Hey, it is SJ with Looking for a Sign. You guys are my ears and eyes. So today we are doing Looking for a Vibe, okay? What is the vibe for today? What is the vibe feeling like for today? For all 12 zodiac signs. So before I did kind of like a Looking for a Vibe collective. And I know I had a few of my friends suggested doing it by zodiac sign and time stamping. And I'm all about trying new things. So that's what we're doing. So we're looking for a vibe today. All right. So looking for a vibe is going to be public all week long. Okay. But this is going to actually be a daily reading that is only going to be offered to my Patreons. Okay. My patrons. So if you find yourself really looking forward to these every day, you may want to sign up. Looking for a vibe, the daily read is only $5.55 a month. It's going to be Monday through Friday reads, okay? But I think I'm going to do some weekend reads just because I'm kind of feeling in that energy. But anyway, and then if you just wanted the zodiac sign extendeds, like you didn't want any other extendeds, just the zodiac sign extendeds, that's available on my Patreon too for $5.55. But then I also will share a link to my Vimeo for just that particular zodiac sign link in case you just didn't want access to all of them. And then I have for $8.88 where you get both. You get access to all of the zodiac sign extendeds and Looking for a Vibe. So you get the daily read and you get all access to all of the extended zodiac signs. So all that information is down in my description box if you're looking for my website, because you're looking for recordings of the classes that I give, or a personal read, or you want to check me out on Instagram. All that information is in the description box below. All right, so I'm still kind of playing around with this thing, guys, okay? So we're going to probably try different decks and different ways of doing this until we find one that y'all like. Okay, so today we're just going to go through the zodiac signs. I like to start with whatever season that we're in. It's kind of like my little birthday gift to you. So we're in Leo season. My Leos, listen, I know a few Leos, men and women, and they are some of the dopest people that I know. When they're healed beings, okay? When they are healed beings, they are some of the most amazing, family-oriented, seductive beings I've ever met. Absolutely love it. All right, so let's get into it, starting with our Leos. What time is it right now? So we'll do 3:08. All right, Leos, what is the daily energy, Spirit, around my Leos? The daily energy around my Leos. This is love, finance, money, whatever comes through. What do you have going on for my Leos or Leo placements? Ooh, we have the Fates. Give me one more, Spirit. Oh, y'all got two more. Happy birthday. Okay. So we have the Fates, we have chaos and conflict, and we have a leg up. Okay, so what I'm kind of picking up right now is low-key, the Fates. Whatever's going on right now, in a dynamic, this feels like in a dynamic. Oh, by the way, my nails, I had to color my daughter's hair burgundy, you know, school's coming. So, yeah, getting my nails done on Friday. Don't judge me, or judge me if you want. Don't care. It's what it is. So, back to Leo. Okay, so the Fates, we have the energy that I'm picking up with the Fates is that something is fated right now. It really feels like the Leos in this energy, y'all are going through, some stuff right now, which explains the chaos and conflict. And then the leg up Okay, so honestly, what I'm picking up, I am picking up kind of like work energy here. It feels like somebody is going, there's a Leo that has conflict surrounding their job, conflict surrounding work. And it feels like it's kind of faded, right? It's kind of faded, but I kind of feel like the Leos who are in this situation, I really low-key feel like you can kind of feel that everything that's kind of happening and taking place is like your intuition just tells you everything is happening the way that it should. Fates. Why is there fates here? Yeah. So, yeah, because we have justice in reverse. So, I mean, that's like an injustice. Somebody's being unfair, lack of accountability. This is karmic, you know, or it could be a divorce, okay? But this is fated to happen. And even though it doesn't seem like like right now, it doesn't feel like it's going in your favor, Leo placements, because we have chaos and conflict, right? Chaos and conflict. So with chaos and conflict, and this is a 3-3 card. With the chaos and conflict, I'm literally picking up that it just, okay, so I saw like a tornado whirlwind situation, and it had a bunch of debris and stuff in it. It's like you're just surrounded in like a shitstorm was what I call it, right? So it just feels like all around you as well as inside you. Somebody is conflicted about something, conflicted about a job, conflicted about a person. And it's not so much conflicted as much as it's, what was that? I think that was, what was that? Okay, so as much as a person, it looked like a gnat. I hate gnats, but I sometimes drink like freshly squeezed juice or smoothies up here. I know, hello, that's like, gnats love that. I hate gnats. Okay, anyway, it literally just feels like somebody is going, there's a Leo or a Leo placement that you guys are going through chaos inside and outside. Why? Because I feel like there's confusion because something was rushed or something was moving too fast, and it feels like other things were not tied up yet. It also feels like chaos because, again, I told you, y'all can feel, y'all can sense something. And I feel like you guys can sense somebody's not being honest, somebody's not being truthful, okay? That's something else that I'm picking up. Chaos and conflict with work. There are certain, well, I'm sorry. I get so excited and I start getting tongue-tied. But there are certain work situations, my Leos, that it feels like you're more of the observer. Like I see somebody at their desk watching this conflict and mayhem and all this drama going down, and you're just sitting there like kind of like being observant, not so much to be nosy, but more so, okay, well, I'm not going to deal with that person anymore. Okay, well, I can see, you know, that person completely ratted that person out when they went to the bathroom. All right, I know how this dude plays now. Like, I really feel like there's a lot of observation going on here. Why is, well, geez. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, listen. Okay, so listen. The other thing that I'm picking up when it comes to a relationship dynamic, there is somebody who left a situation and they were not ready yet, okay? Because we have the King of Pentacles, but in reverse, and then we have the Fool card, right? So the King of Reverse is a very like ungrounded person, somebody who's broke, materialistic, they're non-committal. But the Fool card talks about a new beginning, a free spirit, somebody, again, who lacks commitment. There is somebody who's going through conflict and chaos in a relationship dynamic because they left one situation way too fast, still had feelings there, but whatever, wanted to just, you know, I'm bored over here, I want to go jump over here, and now it's starting to eat at them for whatever reason. I don't know why it's starting to eat at them, but it just feels like there is chaos around their decision. They're starting to second guess their decision. Things aren't moving the way that they thought they would move. When it comes to a like work dynamic, it really feels like there is some type of boss or some type of supervisor who has no idea what the hell he's doing. It's almost like I get the energy that he's not qualified for the position that he has, or she's not qualified for the position that she has. And there's a new project or a new something or something new, and there's like all this chaos, and it feels like, Leo, you're just getting caught up in it. Why is leg up here? I feel like leg up is here is because you guys are making a plan to plan your escape. Plan your escape, or you guys are getting ready to plan on how am I going to survive in this chaotic environment. If you're the Leo I saw observing and watching all the drama happen, how am I going to observe this situation, go to work every day, mind my business, but then still not get caught up in the drama? Why is leg up here? Why is leg up here? Why? Oh. Listen, what I say. We got the Ten of Swords in reverse. When a card drops on the floor, I take it in the direction that it dropped on the floor. It dropped on the floor in reverse. So that's how I picked it up. So Ten of Swords in reverse talks about rising above chaos, moving forward, learning from the past. I feel like somebody is... Okay, I feel like in this situation, Leo, when it comes to this work situation, I feel like you are literally planning your escape, okay? I feel like you're planning your escape. I feel like you're going to end up moving forward with the lessons. Like now, like I said before, like I know I can't deal with that person. I know I can't deal with that person. And really just making it out without getting your hands dirty, if that makes sense. When it comes to love, why is leg up here, Spirit? For my Leo placements. When it comes to love, why is leg up here? Nope. All right, we got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about competition, fighting, arguments. Listen. Okay. Listen, Leos, I don't compete, okay? I can't tell you what to do with your life, but I don't compete. If I'm ever put in a situation where because my intuition is pretty strong, and sometimes my intuition tells me like there's a situation, but if I have concrete proof that somebody has put me in a competitive situation or in a situation where they're trying to get me to compete for their attention versus someone else, I'm out. Like, it's nothing personal, but it's like, listen, the type of person I am, once you have me, you have all my attention. If you can't give me that same energy, I'm out. I don't compete. If you try to put me in a competitive situation, who are you going to be disappointed? Because that person's going to be competing with themselves. It's just going to be y'all hanging out. Because 3 will become 2 real fast, okay? You better ask the universe about me, okay? I have a resume. I have an ex-husband. I have a resume that will tell you for a fact, okay? I don't play those games, okay? So I say that because here, Leo, I see you in a competitive situation. You're trying to get a leg up on the competition, okay? I feel, Leo, like you can feel like this person is missing someone or missing the past or there's something here where they did not close out something. This could be somebody from high school. This could be a childhood situation, but there's a feeling here like they want to come back together with somebody. And I feel like intuitively, Leo, or this could be cross watcher, vice versa. You know where you fit in with the story. This is all energy, okay? You know, or you feel like this person is second guessing something or like something is off or whatever the case may be. And you're trying to get a leg up on the competition. You're trying to get ahead. You're trying to wine and dine and do all these extra things to try to get this person to forget about their feelings and things. It's not going to work because at the end of the day, I really feel like this person, it's not even about the past. It's literally about this person needs to be single. Whatever is going on with this person, they need to be by themselves, and they're getting to a point where they're starting to awaken and they know they should be by themselves at least for a little bit. And so there's nothing that you can do to get a leg up on the competition except for be the first person on a roster. Like, who wants to be on a roster? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, ugh, don't get me started, okay? Like, we're not about to do like, oh, so-and-so didn't answer their phone, so let's call so-and-so. Well, so-and-so didn't answer, let's do so-and-so. How about you take me off that roster? Better yet, I'll just change my whole phone number so you can't get a hold of me. Like, who does those games, okay? So that's what I have for you guys, my Leos. Next up, we have Virgos. 13, 12. All right, Virgos. My Virgos. What is up, my Virgos? My Virgo babies. All right, so remember, this is going to be for Virgos, Virgo placements, okay? So if you have Virgo anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, I have had some people say that they are a Virgo North Node, and my readings have resonated with them. So take it, listen, if it resonates, it's for you. It's what it is, okay? So we're going to start off just like we did with Leo. So, all right, Spirit, what do you have for Virgos? My Virgo placements. What's the energy surrounding my Virgos and Virgo placements? What is the energy surrounding my Virgos and Virgo placements? What is the energy surrounding my Virgos and Virgo placements? My Virgos and Virgo placements. All right, let's do this. Ooh. All right, I just heard cut the deck. I only cut the deck if they tell me to, and then I cut it however they tell me to. All right, so what's going on with my Virgos and Virgo placements? My Virgo and Virgo placements. One more. Okay. So one, oh, here we go. Virgos. My Virgos. Okay, so my son is a Virgo. He's 5. He is the best human outside of his siblings. I promise. He's amazing. So I deal with y'all Virgos. Y'all Virgos the best. Plus, my older sister's a Virgo. Shout out to my older sister, Carmen. She's dope. She's a Virgo. So, like, I'm with it. I know a lot of Virgos, too. That's really real. All right. So, anyway, Virgo placement. So, we have fork in the road. Can y'all see that okay? Sorry about the glare, okay? But it says fork in the road. There's a 13. Co-create. Flexible. All right, so listen. Listen, my job is only to deliver the messages that I receive. If it does not resonate with you, then you're not the Virgo in this collective. But right off the bat, I definitely heard somebody is at a crossroad because somebody is pregnant and they don't want it. They don't want to keep it. They're not sure if they should keep it. This feels like it was either a friends with benefits or it was a one-night stand situation, and it just feels like somebody has so much on their plate at the moment that they like this is the last thing that they need. Yeah, so I'm sorry for whoever's in this energy. This energy does feel really heavy, very much in despair. The other thing that I'm picking up is that there is a decision that needs to be made when it comes to certain opportunities. This is work-wise, okay? Somebody feels boxed in. This right here, this fork in the road has to do with job or opportunity, jobs versus talent. I don't know. How does that, Spirit, explain that? Because I don't know what that means. Job versus talent. Oh, okay. So like, okay, so for some of the Virgos here, you guys are at a fork in the road as far as what your 9 to 5 may be versus your passion. So you may be at a fork in the road as far as wanting to create your own business or to start making money with your passion. Like you're just at a place where you're like, I want to be able to make the same type of money that I do with my 9 to 5 with my passion, with my business, with my talent. And the energy, crazy. We're not even doing, I haven't even, that's crazy. I'm sorry. It's just hard when they start showing me visions of things or they start giving me like one word things and I'm trying to talk at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, but somebody's at a fork in the road. They have a decision to make. They're trying to make this decision. I feel like the reason why they're kind of at a fork in the road, something's going on in your life, Virgos, where you feel like now is the time. Like for whatever reason, now is the time. So you're open-minded to the pros and cons of doing it now, or do I do it like at the beginning of the year? I don't know why I'm hearing that. But you're flexible and open-minded. I'm also hearing flexible and open-minded with however the universe wants to come in and bring this offer. Okay? All right. Any other scenarios here, Spirit? All right. The last thing I'm picking up We have, like I said, fork in the road. All right. So somebody is juggling two people. Okay. Co-create. Somebody is juggling two people, and one of the people kind of knows or feels like the other person is juggling them. So with this co-create card, I'm literally getting this energy of like, I'll be whatever you want. Like I'll create this person that you want over this other person. That's not a good energy to be in, guys. And then this flexible energy is literally like, I'm open-minded, I'm flexible to being the man or the woman you want me to be, if that's going to get you to leave this person alone. That is not a good energy to be in. That's very codependent. Codependency is any time that our happiness, our inner peace, and our inner balance is dependent upon someone else. Okay. This is also low self-worth. Instead of worrying about if this person is going to choose you over this person, have you ever decided or really thought about what this person brings to your life, and if you even want them in your life? Like, you're out here trying to create the version that you think that this person wants. Have you even thought about if you truly want this person? Like, you need to think about that before you're trying to create. I also heard false divine feminine. What does that mean? Okay, so with this co-create card, somebody is trying to come off as spiritual and like an oracle and like so divine and so in tune and all stuff. It's a fraud. They are literally only trying to be what this person wants them to be, because they want this person to choose them over someone else. Okay. Fork in the road. Why is fork in the road here, Spirit? Why is fork in the road? Oh. Listen, did I just say that there was a third party situation here? We got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is not necessarily a third party card, but it's out here with the Eight of Pentacles. So that's like building with someone, like a commitment. Yeah, okay, so when it comes to work, I really feel that, because Three of Pentacles, that is like teamwork and, collaborating and like learning, apprenticeship, that sort of thing. While the Eight of Pentacles is like the building and that sort of thing. Like I said before, somebody's in a fork in the road when it comes to how can I turn my 9-to-5 money into what I want to do for my passion or my, my side business. I want to be able to do that and make that sort of money. But then in the romantic sense that I was picking up, somebody is working hard to be chosen. Somebody's working hard to be the path that somebody chooses. Why is co-create here? We have Knight of Cups. What did I just say? Knight of Cups is a very like charming, romantic proposals coming in, to take action. Somebody is trying to create what they think this person wants in a person. But the cat's out the bag, because I guess I'm going to say something now. I literally pick up that this person sees right through you, and they know that you, at first I feel like you had them fooled, and they really thought that like, oh my gosh, like, I got this upgrade. I got this divine feminine, this divine masculine. But now they're just kind of like, it's too many things that kind of show me that this person's not a divine feminine, not a divine masculine. They're a whole fraud. They're a whole fraud. So yeah, there's that. So flexible. Why is flexible here? Why is flexible here? New beginnings. So Ace of Wands, that's new beginnings, excitement, exciting energy, something new coming in, being inspired, being inspired. And that goes right along with being flexible about how the universe is going to bring about how you make this passion into your 9-to-5 so that you can leave your 9-to-5. On the other sense, I see it as somebody trying to bring new and exciting energy into a situation, trying to be passionate, trying to be all this extra stuff so this person chooses them. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. they're really trying to come off as this super successful, I have everything I need except for like, listen, it's not, I don't see it working. Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Judgment means that there's judgment is going, sorry if you hear my dog. Listen, Zeus, no. Sorry about that. Yeah, he gets excited every time the Amazon guy comes. So there's that. So yeah, judgment is going to fall upon this system, and there's a lesson to be learned in self-love and codependency. So Virgo, there's that, okay? Alrighty, my Virgos. Next up is Libra. Libras, my lucky Libras. How are you? How are you? We're going to check in on your energy. What does Spirit have for you guys right now at this moment? Sorry if you hear my dog barking. He's doing the most. The Amazon guy comes and he's, okay, so he's a lab and German Shepherd, and yeah, he barks at everything. He gets excited about everything. He's not even 2 years old yet. He's still a puppy, and yeah, my Amazon guy is kind of scared of him. Oh, whatever. So, and I have a husky too, but my husky's like 8 years old, almost 8 years old. So he's more laid back and chill. So Spirit, what energy do we have for my Libras? One more shuffle. What energy do we have for my Libras? What energy do we have for my Libras? What energy do we have for my Libras? What energy? One more for my Libras. One more for my Libras. My Libras. Whoop. Listen, I don't know if anybody here does cards, but I love when they jump out, because I feel like it's the universe like, yo, like, I love it. I'm sorry. I get excited. All right. So we have Between Two Worlds, Flexible, and To Be Fair. Between Two Worlds. I literally feel like the Libras I'm talking to in this space, this is more of a spiritual than work thing. I feel like you guys are getting lots of downloads. So you guys may be going through a spiritual flu right now, or you have flu symptoms, and it's like, listen, when you go to a doctor, they're like, yo, there's really nothing wrong with you. And you're like, yo, yes, there is. So spiritual flu symptoms. There's also a feeling of feeling almost like drained or tired, headaches. Reason being is like, you know, like when your phone is doing a software upgrade, how it has to turn off or to reset. You can't be receiving downloads and doing all this stuff while the universe is like resetting you and upgrading you. You see what I'm saying? So it feels like you guys are kind of like in between. So it feels like there's a lot of like where you may start to get a download and it doesn't finish, or you feel anxiety about something, but you intuitively don't know what it is. Like, it just feels like a lot of like in between. Okay. We have Flexible here. With this flexible energy, I literally feel like right now, my Libras, you guys are having a hard time sticking to something. You guys are having a hard time sticking to something. There's something, there's job wise, you guys are having a hard time focusing. You guys are having a hard time just staying to your commitments. And to be fair, okay, so I'm getting a few messages from this. I feel like, one, there's a conflict. There's a conflict around some Libra or Libra placement. There's some conflict. It could be with family. It could be with friends. It doesn't feel like it involves you, but it feels like you get to be an observer because of who it is. So it could be people in your friend circle fighting, or it could be people at work in your office, or it could be family members. And it's just like, you know, I'm involved because, you know, I work here, or I'm involved because that's my cousin. But, you know, you don't have, it doesn't directly involve you, right? It doesn't directly involve you. This, to be fair, I literally get the feeling that you should stay out of it. Like, you should be fair means mind your own business, stay out of it, because it's not going to end well. This Between Two Worlds, when it comes to relationship wise, there is a Libra or Libra placement who's 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They are 1 foot into single and the other foot into commitment. They want to be in a relationship, and they want to be in a commitment, and they have someone who wants to be in a commitment with them and wants to be with them, but at the same time, they're like, I know, partly because of these downloads and stuff I'm going through, that I just need to be by myself and focus on my own right now. And so it's just, for whatever reason, it feels like it's weighing heavy on someone. So somebody is 1 foot in a commitment and 1 foot into just being single. And this being flexible card, I don't like the energy that I'm getting with this flexible card, right? Because honestly, I feel like there are certain Libras that are in this dynamic here that just be flexible. Literally, I pick up the, okay, so I'm literally seeing somebody at a bar and like removing their wedding ring. So if you, there's just this energy of, you need to make up your mind. And it follows through with, you have to be fair, not just to yourself, but to the other people involved. It's really not fair that you're so flexible. Like, I'm single when it suits me, and then I'm in a committed relationship when it suits me. So, Spirit, why is between two worlds here? Why is between two worlds here? Ooh, I be trying not to get them to fall on the floor. What I just say, I'm fit to go, okay? So we have the Six of Cups, which talks about memories, nostalgia. It could be somebody you have kids with. This could be a childhood friend. This goes back to what I was saying before, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, because we have Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is, and this is all energy, so this could be a man as well, okay? But somebody is stuck between their past and their future. It's like I kind of want to reconcile. I kind of want to find out what's going on over here, but at the same time, I have this, you know, this new person over here, and I think that I want to deal with this person over here. I'm not really sure, but it just feels like they're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That is ridiculous, actually. And then same thing too. I see work-wise that there's somebody who's just really unsure if they want to leave the job that they're in or move forward. There's just a lot of fear surrounding that decision when it comes to work. They're afraid to leave their job. There's fear around leaving their job, but they really want to move forward. So flexible. Why is flexible here for my Libras? Why is flexible? Whoa. That, okay. That's crossing. All right, so we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. That's like letting go of stress, releasing negativity, overcoming the past. But at the same time, we also have the Four of Swords, right? Which talks about like mental overload and solitude and meditation and regrouping. That's where this flexible energy comes in at. I feel like you guys go back and forth between it. Like one moment you're letting go of the stress, you know, in the situation that I saw earlier, it's like, I'm letting go of all the stress. I'm just going to be single and just live my life. And that's whatever. And then it's like on the other end, it's like, you know what? Like I really just need to get it together. This is what's best. This is a good person. And, you know, I don't want to regret the decision of walking away from this. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But when it comes to work or anything like that, like I said, there is this flexible energy, but this flexible energy has you in your head. Like you're not really sure what direction you want to go in. You're open-minded. You're very willing to compromise when it comes to work, but it just feels like you're sliding yourself. There's a situation at work that you're trying to be flexible and open-minded, but it just feels like no matter what direction you go in, it just feels like you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. You're trying to be positive or find the positive in it, but it just feels like even if I switch my shift, or even if I, you know, come in early, or if I stay late or do overtime, I just feel like I'm being taken for granted. And I just feel like at the end of the day, when it comes time to promotions and stuff, like it just feels like you feel like you're being slighted. So to be fair, why is to be fair here, Spirit? Why is to be fair here? Why is that tried to come out? Eight of Pentacles. To be fair. Why is okay. So we have Ace of Swords. That talks about communication, mental clarity. I like it. I like it. So in that dynamic that we talked about earlier, okay, you may be wanting to have a conversation, Libra, with your person, or your person may be wanting to have a conversation with you, being open and honest about their feelings because they want to be fair and like let you know, like, hey, I'm not really sure if I'm ready to be in a commitment. But honestly, we have the Nine of Wands here. So it's like somebody just doesn't want to be the bad guy here, or the bad woman. Because I feel like even though a conversation may be had, it's still going to be an ongoing battle between the two, like between their head and their heart. It's like, oh, we had this conversation and you may think that it's all, you know, over with and done, but it's like, actually it's not, because this person is still not sure what they want. Yeah. So, I mean, a decision has to be made there, Libras. Okay? Libras, Libra placements. Next up is Scorpio. Scorpios. I have 5 Scorpio placements. In my experience, I resonate and get along very well with Scorpios. And in real life, the few times that I haven't gotten along with the Scorpio, it's been for a reason. Like, it's like if you're a Scorpio and I don't like you, or I, you know, don't too much care for you, like, it's normally for a reason. Because I get along really, really well with Scorpios. I have 5 Scorpio placements, man. Like, it's crazy. So, Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. Oh, my Scorpios. Let's see what's going on with you. What's going on with the energy for you guys? What's going on with the energy for my Scorpios? So, Scorpio. What's the energy for my Scorpios? They said shuffle again. Energy for my Scorpios. Current energy for my Scorpio and Scorpio placements. Give me 3, Spirit. Ooh. Scorpio placement. Scorpio. Ooh. All right. So you guys got 4. You guys got 4. Okay. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on here. So we have to be fair. Time to go. Regeneration. Orphaned. All right. So the energy that I'm picking up with the to be fair, I feel like Scorpio placements, you have reached a point where this feels like it goes for all areas of your life. So I'm going to say that this doesn't just go for work. It also goes for love and everything else. There's this feeling of, it's time for me to be fair to myself. It's time for me to be fair to myself. I feel like Scorpios, you guys are really hard body, looking at what in my life does not serve, who in my life does not serve my highest good. I am tired of giving to people who do not care. I am tired of being nice to people who take my kindness for granted. And I heard somebody's been putting off their dreams to support someone else. Or there's certain dreams that they've been accomplishing because it makes someone else happy. But in reality, that's not what they want to do. And like I said, this goes for all areas, just some Florida water. It goes for all areas of your life. So that's love and work finance. So time to go. This is so crazy. This is very fluid. This is a big shift for you guys, my Scorpios, because this time to go card, it feels like in your life right now, everything is fluid and across the board, because this time to go card feels like it's for love and work stuff. It just feels like, listen, this relationship no longer serves me. I got to go. This friendship does not serve my highest good anymore. I got to go. I'm sick of this job. Guess what? I'm about to start looking for another job. I got to go. I really feel like my Scorpios, you guys right now are being unapologetic about how you're taking care of yourself, how you're being fair to yourself, you're loving on yourself. You don't have time for it. You do not, oh, come on now. You don't have time for it. The next card is regeneration. My Scorpios with regeneration, okay, so I see two things. So I see somebody from the past is going to be coming back and wanting to reconcile with you. Remember, you guys have been cutting out people left and right, right? So it doesn't have to be a romantic person. It could also be friends or family. But okay, so for some, I see it being platonic, but for others, I see it being romantic. The fact that you have taken charge back of your life has really made some people feel your absence. And it's like, well, damn, I didn't realize that them not being in my life, that I would feel this sad or this lost or like, damn, okay? So with this regeneration card, when it comes to love, I literally feel like it's somebody from the past who wants to come back. And for work, it feels like, I don't know who this is for, but it feels like somebody, there's this feeling of like new you. You know what I mean? Like you want to get your body together. You want to do, change your business up. It's like, I just have this new lease on life because I'm being more fair to myself. I literally just want to like have a renewal of everything in my life, like all about me. So I see somebody like even changing around their office. Like I see a cubicle that's being changed around. I see somebody in blue scrubs who's like emptying out like cookies or something from their desk. It's like, I don't even want junk food around. For orphaned, okay, so for orphaned, I'm literally getting two things. This is crazy, but I'm literally picking up and hearing that for the Scorpios who are still holding on to people who are toxic or holding on to situations that no longer serve them, and they're like refusing to let these people, places, or situations go, you guys are feeling like you're being left out in the cold because these people are leaving you. Instead of you leaving them, they're leaving you, and there's this feeling of like feeling so like alone and like left out in the cold. But I still feel like there's going to be this energy of like, F that and F them. And I just need to get up off the floor, wipe my face and get it together. And then for others of you, there is somebody, I feel like it's whoever this is, friend, family member, whatever, who's going to be coming back from the past. They're going to be letting you know, like, I feel left out in the cold. Like, I feel left out in the cold. Like, I didn't realize how much warmth, like you brought to my life. I didn't realize how happy you made me until you weren't there to make me happy at all. So, I don't know. I guess you have a choice to make there, Scorpio placement. So, let's go ahead and clarify to be fair. Why is to be fair here? All right, so we have the Hangman. Hangman talks about lacking direction, sacrificing something, kind of feeling trapped in your head, trying to figure some stuff out because you feel stuck, right? And I feel like what's going to end up happening is the end result is you're going to choose luck, right? So we got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands talks about like happy family, like that's the reunion card, right? That's something good is coming in right towards you. That is security, happiness, celebrations, right? I literally feel like you guys are going to end up being fair to yourself so that you can welcome in that energy. You're in that Hangman energy right now, but in all areas of your life, you're going to realize like, bro, I got to sacrifice something because this just isn't working the way that it's going. So why is time to go here, Spirit? Why is time to go here? Dang, I didn't know it's 3. All right, so time to go. We have King of Cups, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords. Ooh. And then the King of Swords. So, exactly. All right, so I literally feel like when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles talks about like working hard, your hard work paying off. whatever you invested, getting a return on that investment. But the thing is that there's a King of Cups and a King of Swords here. So I literally feel like somebody feels like they're not getting the return on their investment that they should. I feel like with this King of Cups, somebody was this mature, compassionate person at the beginning. And then this King of Swords was, you know, logical and powerful and communicative, intelligent. And now they've gone, it's like now they're not like that at all. Like now they're not like that at all. You also, okay, because this fell on top of the time to go. They could have changed, because we have 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They could have changed how they are now, or this could be where they're like in the way. Like, I can't keep giving to these situations and trying to give to myself. There is a positive selfish energy here. And when I say positive because there's this energy of, there is this energy of I have to do what's best for me. There are some Scorpios who are going to feel like one of these kings, the investment is going to pay off to deal with them versus the other one. So somebody is going to leave someone to go be with someone else. Remember, kings are kings. There's no gender in tarot. It's all energy, right? So even though we have 2 Kings of Cups here, so it literally could be a female Scorpio I'm talking to who has a choice between 2 men, or it could be a female, or I'm sorry, it could be a male Scorpio or Scorpio placement who has a choice between 2 female energies. But either way, okay, I see that somebody is feeling like they have a choice between 2 people, and one, it's time to go. It's time to leave somebody because I want to get a return on this investment. Regeneration. Oops. Why is regeneration here? What did we just say? What did we just say? Okay, with this regeneration card. Oh. So with this regeneration card, we got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands talks about a message that's going to be coming in, right? A passionate message, right? Going back and forth. So this could be through text, a phone call, but it's something that's passionate, something that's exciting. So I'm taking it that somebody's going to be sending somebody a passionate message. And the 4 Cups fell out. 4 Cups, right? So the 4 Cups talks about regret, a missed opportunity, crying over spilled milk, right? Somebody realizes, you know what? Maybe Scorpio placement was not as easy to replace in my life as I thought they were. Maybe my feelings are deeper for them than I thought that they were. So why is orphaned here? Spirit, why is orphaned here? Why is orphaned here? All right, so orphaned. Yeah, we have the 4 of Swords, the Death card, and King of Wands. So remember we talked about somebody feeling left out in the cold? So with this 4 of Swords, so and over here we talked about somebody choosing someone over someone else. So maybe with these passionate messages that is coming in from somebody from the past, whoever you're leaving, they feel left out in the cold. They feel left out in the cold, or somebody could be choosing someone over you and you feel left out in the cold, but it's the end of a cycle. But death in tarot isn't necessarily bad, because when something dies, that means that something new is beginning. Or, you know, just like in the wintertime when everything dies down, then in the spring, you know, new flowers and stuff can come up. So I kind of feel like somebody feels left out in the cold. There's anxiety. They're not really sure. They're not really sure what to do. But Scorpio, I'm sure that you're going to make the best decision for you, because that's what you do, Scorpio. And at the end of the day, if somebody has you feeling left out in the cold, listen, it's just giving you more opportunity to work on yourself and to pour that love back into yourself, okay? So we have Sag, I gotta make these messages a little shorter. But I can't help it. Sag. Sag. What is the vibe for my Sag and Sag placements? My daughter is a Sag. And she is a fiery little thing. She's a fiery little thing. She's a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp. She's a fiery little thing, but she is very, what is the word? She's very funny. She's very funny. She's very intellectual, and very passionate when she is really into something. So when there's certain sports or something she's really into, like, you can't tell her nothing. She's like in it to win it. I love it. All right, so Sag. What's coming through for my Sag? They said cut the deck. What is going through for my Sag and Sag placements? What's coming through for my Sag and Sag placements? What's going through for my Sag and Sag place? Woo! Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay, so we have flexible. I love it. Blessed. Loyal heart. Hey. All right, so honestly, what I'm feeling from a work standpoint, somebody was flexible with time and with their energy. There was an opportunity or a blessing that they were waiting to come in, and it didn't come in on their time. They decided to be open-minded and to kind of let divine timing kind of do its thing. There's a blessing that's going to be coming from this because it is in divine timing. So I do pick up that there's a opportunity or something that's coming through. It's a blessed opportunity. And it's kind of like your reward for being loyal during the time period, because I almost feel like somebody was like struggling to pay their bills and they were just like, yo, like I need something to come through, but I just know that God is like gonna make some things happen. So that's kind of the energy I'm picking up when it comes to work. The energy that I'm picking up when it comes to romantic, it's crazy when they show me so many things at one time and I'm like, what? All right, so with the flexible energy, I feel like somebody, man, Sag, don't mess this up, okay? Because with this flexible energy, I feel like somebody's being flexible. Somebody is a bachelor or a bachelorette, and they're kind of being flexible with their time. They're not really committing to one person or another. They're just kind of being like open-minded and kind of, you know, I'm casually dating in and out, you know, whatever. But I do pick up this energy that there is somebody that you're with or entertaining that is a whole blessing to you. They are a whole blessing to you. And they're loyal to you in this connection. But I don't necessarily feel like that is the energy that you're in, Sag, or this could be the cross watcher. So yeah. You got to kind of figure out what you're doing, right? Because you don't want to hurt this person or break this person's heart. I'm also picking up that there is a group of Sagittariuses here that they are in a flexible energy as to not committing and not settling down, kind of casually dating, because they don't know if they can trust this person. So this is Spirit saying this is a blessed union, a divine union, and this is somebody who's loyal to you. So take that how it resonates, okay? So why is flexible? Ooh. I'm getting so many downloads and messages right now. It's so crazy. All right, one more, Spirit. Oh, okay. So one more, Spirit. Why is flexible here for my Scorpios, right? Or Scorpio, sorry. You may be dealing with a Scorpio, but a Sagittarius. Why is flexible here for the Sagittarius? Okay, so okay, so this is kind of confirming that kind of what I got before, because we got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very logic over heart. She's a very fair person, but she plays no games, okay? She's going to chop you off right at the neck. Her communication is very clear. She's very honest, but she's very fair, okay? She's open-minded, but she don't play no games, okay? But then we have the Seven of Wands. That is an energy of like giving up, surrendering, just letting things happen. That kind of goes with the energy that I picked up earlier, Sagittarius, when it comes to being flexible in a job situation, or you were like waiting for money or waiting for something to come through. It's like you kind of like made up your mind. You're like, listen, I just know that God is going to take care of this and have me covered. So I'm not about to sit here and, you know, try to force things to happen. I'm just going to let divine timing and stuff happen. I'm just going to like surrender to the divine and let it be what it is. Okay. But at the same time, I feel, okay. So at the same time, I feel like Sagittarius, either you or somebody had a conversation, and was honest with the fact that you don't want a commitment, or, this is not a serious thing. I'm not ready to be serious. I hear marriage. So somebody may have said, you know, I date for marriage. And then somebody else was like, yo, marriage is the last thing on my mind right now. And then somebody just felt like, I can't right now. That type of energy of just like being exhausted and just like, fine, like whatever. Like, I just, you know, like just that, like, you know, I give up. If that's what's happening and that's where you're at right now, it's whatever. Why is blessed here, Spirit? Why is blessed here? Why is blessed here? Oh. Why is blessed? Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. All right, so listen. I'm sorry. I don't mean to giggle, but I'm not laughing at you, Sagittarius. You guys have to know, like, while I shuffle, I sometimes get random visions of things or hear, like, random words. So sometimes it's just, like, so random that I'm like, what the heck? Like, where does that even come from? So anyway, for blessed, we have the Page of Swords. That's my spy card. Like, that's my stalker card. Yeah. So with this energy, I'm literally picking up, remember over here, we talked about a situation where somebody had an honest heart-to-heart with somebody, had to let him go. Yeah. So I don't think it's working out. Letting them go didn't work out like they thought it would. And it's like they're like kind of stalking this person because they feel like they lost their blessing. Like this person was a blessing to them and I let this person go. And so like now, like I'm just like stalking their page and stuff, trying to see if they're still single, trying to see what's going on with them, because we also have the Seven of Swords here, but it is in reverse. And that talks about like clearing the air, coming clean, wanting to own up to your part, that sort of thing, like wanting to reapproach a situation. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So this could be the energy that you're in at the current moment, Sagittarius, or it could be the Cross Watcher. But this is about somebody like just going with it and just like, yo, like, I just want to see what they're doing, what's going on. This person was a blessing to me. This was my blessing. And I let it go, or like, we're not on speaking terms. This is an energy of like not being on speaking terms and not, like we're not on speaking terms. We're not even on good terms. And I kind of just want to like come in. I want my life to be blessed again. Like I want my blessing back. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy. So they're kind of like watching you, stalking you, that sort of thing. Yeah. Weird, but I just heard the same thing for a job. So, somebody could have left a job, or walked out of a job, and now they're kind of like, hey, is there any help wanted? Are you guys, I just heard somebody who got out of the military up to 2 years ago, looking to come back in. So they're kind of like, oh, that's my dog. He's sleeping. I guess he's dreaming. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, he's definitely dreaming about something. I do see a military person who's thinking about coming back in, but maybe to a different branch. I'm hearing Navy. So take that as it resonates. So why is Loyal Heart here? Why is Loyal Heart here? Oh, my baby. It's okay. Oh, you hear my dog? Ooh, I don't know who he's chasing. Oh, Oh, he is I wish I could show you guys this. He's like half running. Oh my God. This is so funny. All right. So anyway, we have loyal heart here. You remember how we talked about earlier? Somebody, all right. I don't want to, I stop sometimes because I talk really fast and I don't want to be confusing. But here we have the Two of Pentacles, which talks about like balance or juggling. And then we have the Fool in reverse, which talks about like hesitation. Somebody is not sure if somebody is being loyal or if they're sincere in a certain type of situation. That's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up somebody's not sure if somebody is loyal. They're not really sure. I'm honestly picking up that there's someone else who's juggling two people and they're coming off as if they're, you know, dedicated to someone, but they're not. They're not, because they're juggling. And I also just heard somebody regrets letting a loyal person go. So, okay, so there may be, somebody may regret juggling someone that had a loyal heart or that was loyal to them. And the person they chose over that loyal heart turned out to be a nightmare. So it's like now they're like in this energy of stalking the person and trying to see if it's a good time to come in. Listen, I don't know if this is you. Oh, what was that? If that was you, Sag, or your person, but listen. Make sure before you come in to talk to anybody that you have your loose ends tied up, that you have some healing and stuff done, because in any case, if you come towards anybody in the same energy that you left, is probably not going, it's not going to end well, and it may not be received well on the other end. Something to think about. All right, so we have Capricorn. All right, so I have Capricorn in two places in my chart, so I'm with it. My little sister is a Capricorn. She's a feisty thing. She's so freaking smart. It's ridiculous, but her temper is ridiculous, and I love my little sister. Shout out to Christina, my little sister, Christina Wright. I wonder if she'll care that I just gave her whole name up. Listen, that's what it is. Sorry, Chrissy, my bad. But yeah, my little sister, she is so freaking smart. She's so like quiet and, you know, like just, she doesn't bother anybody. You know, she really just kind of sticks to herself, does her own thing. But once you make her mad, I'm pretty sure she has fire somewhere in her chart, because when you make her mad, listen, it's like the Tasmanian devil. It's like, it's like crazy. But she's very firm and direct. She's very intentional when she does something. So yeah, I love me some Capricorn. So Spirit, what do you have for my Capricorns and Capricorn placements? What do you have for my Capricorns and Capricorn placements? All right, thank you. All right. So we have Yang here. So we could be dealing, Yang is in the yin and yang energy when we're talking about a spiritual connection. Or my dog just woke up. He's like looking around. It's so funny. So I don't know if you just skipped to this part, but just a second ago in the Sagittarius reading, he was sleeping and dreaming and like making all these weird noises. So it's funny. But anyway, in a spiritual connection or a divine union, the yin yang energy, yang is the male. Okay. So even if you're in a same sex relationship, this is around the more masculine or the masculine energy in that connection. We have time to go. And then we have unfinished symphony. All right. So the energy that I'm picking up with this, Capricorn placements, somebody is not standing in their masculine energy. we all embody feminine and masculine energy, right? So even if you are a woman, you're not standing in your masculine energy. Masculine energy is take charge energy. It's action energy. It's protective energy, right? The masculine energy is the energy that makes things happen. It's movement, right? So the the feminine energy is all about emotions. It's creating energy. So the feminine energy creates ideas, creates environment for things to bloom and to grow in and all that stuff, right? They come up, they're the creator of things, and then they are the nurturers and caretaker of those things, right? But once things have been created and, they're being nurtured, so if we're talking about like plants and stuff, right? So, okay, the feminine energy would be like, okay, we need a garden. All right, cool. So who's going to go out and put the seeds out there? The man, or not the man, but the masculine energy is take charge energy. So even if we're talking about a single person, we'll talk about myself. Okay. So let's say I want a garden. I am in my feminine energy. When I'm creating this idea, I'm creating the look, I'm creating in my mind and in my intuition what I want it to look like, what plants I want out there, right? So I then are in my masculine energy when I'm actually planting the seeds and I'm actually doing the labor that goes into that, right? That's that take charge energy, that firm energy. I'm going to put this gate up because I don't want anything touching this. Now I'm going to, and that gate also protects it. That's protective energy. And then we go to our feminine energy because now we're nurturing it, and we're doing those sort of things. And then we're back in the masculine energy where we're, watering it every day, putting down, extra things in our fertile. So together, combined, the masculine and feminine energy are in balance. So when it comes to these Capricorn placements, somebody is not in their masculine energy, and masculines, if you are an actual masculine, this literally feels like you are disconnected from spirit at the time. So you may be a divine masculine who does not feel very divine right now, or I'm hearing that somebody's confused because there's this feeling of like being disconnected from their divine feminine, or being disconnected from spirit. It just feels like they're being, I don't know. It just feels like they just feel like they're disconnected. Time to go. Honestly, what I just heard, the disconnection is coming from not leaving things or not leaving things that are blocking you from being in your masculine energy. So for example, if you are around people that every time you go to take action to do something, they're like, nah, you ain't got to do that. Let's just go ahead and relax for a little bit longer. Like you need to get away from that, because if spirit is giving you an idea, or spirit is giving you a direction, these people like, hey, let's go to the pool and let's like chill out. You don't need to, go to work right now, call in sick, whatever. Like, that's just an example. Okay. They're literally moving you away from what your divine instruction is, okay? So this goes for spiritual, romantic, and work, because it literally feels like, even if we're talking to a truck driver, you get your spiritual downloads when you're driving down the street in a meditative state. So it feels like you feel like disconnected. So you got to get back into being connected, okay? And it feels like it's time to go. Like it feels like there are certain situations that have been held onto for decades, and they don't serve, like they don't have a purpose in your life. I'm also hearing very clearly it's time to go out of a victim mindset. Somebody's in a victim mindset. Somebody's in this mindset of like, yeah, well, I did this, but this person did that. Like they're not taking ownership for their part in something or a current situation. And there's also a situation I'm hearing that they're currently in, or that you Capricorn cross watcher, somebody is currently in a situation that the universe is telling you like, you need to leave this situation. This situation is dead and gone. You're beating a dead horse. Like nothing good is going to come from the situation. It is time to go. So this is work, spirituality, and romantic sense, right? We have unfinished symphony. Somebody has unfinished business with someone, or they feel like they have unfinished business with someone. And then tens are endings, right? When we're talking about tarot. And this feels like something has to end if something better is going to begin, if that makes sense. But it feels like somebody is trying to, and that's another reason why I'm hearing this energy here. Somebody is trying to hold on to certain things and start new beginnings in other places. And the universe is like, that's just not how that works. So I feel like rather this, so if we're talking about work, right? Somebody may be trying to hold on to a 9-to-5 job and give 100% into their business or into a passion or a talent that they have. And it's like it's to a place now where the universe is like, you can't do both. You cannot give 100% to both. Like, we're letting you know, if you release this is still going to be okay. Or if you release that, that's still going to be okay. But there's this lack mentality of, but I have to keep this 9-to-5 just in case something happens. Like, yeah, my business is super successful now. But what happens if like COVID happens again or something happens? I need to have this 9-to-5. And it's like, no, listen, no. By leaving those loose ends open, first of all, it takes action, and there needs to be action had in order to close up those loose ends, and it's not happening. I just feel like even right now, I feel flustered. I feel mentally like all over the place. Like, this energy it feels like brain fog. That's how I feel. I feel like tapping into this energy, I feel like I have brain fog. I feel confused. It's an imbalance for sure. It's an imbalance for sure. And I literally just heard sweet music. So in a symphony is, it's a musical thing. And so there's this feeling of like somebody making sweet music with someone else. That feels like a metaphor for something. And it's unfinished. So either Capricorn you or Capricorn cross watcher, somebody feels like something is unfinished, but it doesn't just feel like in a romantic sense. This feels like certain areas of your life feel unfinished and all over the place. And it's because there's too many things left open. And it also feels like you don't have the right people around you. So Spirit, why is Yang here? Ooh. Why is Yang here? Oh, jeez. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So the Three of Pentacles talks about like teamwork, collaboration, building. But it's a 3, right? 3's a crowd. Because we have Ten of Cups in reverse. And that talks about, so Ten of Cups in tarot is like ultimate wish fulfillment. Like, that is where you have the family, you have the career, like your life is like complete, like where you want it to be, right? Yeah, well, somebody is not in the Yang energy. And it feels like they were either in a third party or they created a third party and they are not happy. This ten of Cups. Did I say Pentacles? I meant Ten of Cups. This Ten of Cups in reverse energy feels like somebody is very disconnected in their masculine energy because they know they chose wrong, or they know that whoever in this third party situation, they chose wrong, or they were building with the wrong person. And now they're like disappointed because now they see like, this is not where it's at. And then I just feel like super sadness and just like misery and just like this feeling of like, yo, I really screwed this up. Yeah. We have Seven of Cups in reverse. So Seven of Cups is normally the card of options, opportunities. And remember, we just talked about somebody having options or a third party situation. But with Seven of Cups being in reverse, it talks about a lack of choices and like clarity and feeling like a missed opportunity. So it's like complete disconnection from Spirit, because it feels like Spirit was intuitively trying to tap into your divine masculine energy and telling you to go in one direction, and you did what you wanted to and went in a different direction. And now it's just like complete, there's just so much heaviness here. Goodness. But this feels like work-wise too. Because remember, all of this is tied in together because the divine, you're tied in all the way, right? So it just feels like somebody, it feels like it was like a domino effect. Like my love life isn't going so well. And then my work life, you know, there's certain things behind the scenes that aren't going well. There's somebody I was trying to collaborate with and that's falling through. Like I totally made the wrong decision here and they're like completely disconnected. So why is time to go here, Spirit? Ooh, that was quick. Five of Cups. Five of Cups talks about sadness, grief, guilt, remorse. That's crazy. Yeah, like it's time to go because you're not happy. Rather, this is a work situation, or a romantic situation. You're not happy. You're in the Five of Cups energy. There's remorse, regret, mourning, heartbreak. Like you just know, like there are people around you. Like I'm also hearing that for a certain collective of these Capricorn placements, that there are some of this collective that is in grief and despair because there were people close to them that they thought were their ride or die. This is my homeboy, my homegirl, you know, whatever the case may be. And then you're finding out now that like, they've been lying the whole time, deceiving you the whole time, whatever. And it's like Spirit is telling you these toxic people around you got to go. Yeah, we got King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, that's like Capricorn energy. That's like Earth sign energy, right? So there is a King of Pentacles is like a financially successful businessman, somebody who is very grounded, mature, that sort of thing. It just feels like things are not going well because you've been disconnected to Spirit. Spirit was telling you, you should not do that. You should not move in this direction or go in this direction. But there's this energy of like, but that's not what I want to do, or that's not what I feel like is best for me. Like that's too hard over there. So I'm going to go over here. And it just feels like it didn't work out. And that goes for business too. Like even in work, it's not working out. Like it's like you can't tap into like your spiritual guidance when it comes to like certain opportunities in work. Like, is this a good opportunity? You try to tap into your intuition. And you're like, what the heck's going on? It's because you're disconnected from your masculine energy. So why is Unfinished Symphony here? Unfinished Symphony. Why is Unfinished Symphony? Oh, Unfinished Symphony. Gosh. Oh, please don't. Okay. Like, I don't want it to fall. All right. So, Unfinished Symphony. We have the Moon card. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. That's our air sign energy, Libra energy, Gemini, Aquarius. So here, it feels like this is... Okay, so when it comes to like love, a divine situation, it feels like this is an unfinished situation or an unfinished symphony because there are secrets, lies. Somebody is nervous that if they go in to, you know, tie up these loose ends, that they have to be honest and come clean with these certain lies and things. But the thing is that at the end of the day, either you or this person feels like it's worth coming in to give some type of something because you want your effort to pay off. It's like somebody wants to come in and finish the symphony, give some type of communication and give some sort of communication and kind of like get on the same page, because with this Queen of Swords energy, she plays no games. She plays no games. She's straightforward. She can see right through the BS. You can come towards her, but she's very fair. And as soon as you start with the BS, she's going to chop you like, I know you didn't come to me with that BS. She's very open-minded and she's very fair, but she's about honest and being truthful. Yeah, so you can't come to a Queen of Swords on no BS because it's not going to work out. I feel like somebody here knows that. Remember, this is all energy. So this could also be a man, okay? So take it how it resonates. You know where you fit in with the story. But somebody wants their efforts of coming forward to close out this symphony, to work. They want their efforts, you know, to pay off. But they're scared and they're nervous because there's secrets and things here that they just know that they can't get past this Queen of Swords. Yeah, so there's that. I'm not picking up anything with these cards for work situation. All right, so there's that, Capricorn. So something you got to think about. Like I've said before, you can't just come to somebody unless there's been changing and healing done, right? So you can't just come to someone with the same energy or the same frequency or vibration that you were before without some like real growth. And that goes for the other person too. If you've done some growing and some growth and you try to go into someone and you realize that there's no growth, like it's not going to work. It's not going to work because you guys didn't work on that vibration before. So having time lapse between that, if the frequency hasn't changed, the results will be the same, right? All right, so Aquarius, you're next. All right, Aquarius. I love it. So one of my favorite people in the world, Dream Paradise, Trey. I love her. She's so amazing. She's an Aquarius. I know a few Aquariuses, females, and they are like some of the dopest people ever. I love, love, love it. So, Spirit, what do you have for my Aquariuses? What do you have for Aquarius? What is the vibe for my Aquariuses? Okay. So, ooh, listen, I should be like a goalie on a soccer team. So Aquarius, what is going on with my Aquarius? What is the vibe for my Aquarius, Spirit? Oh, we got 4 of them. Ow. There's that yang energy again. I like it. All right, so here we have building blocks, truth be told, community, and yang energy. Remember, I don't know if you watched the Capricorn reading, but yang came out in their reading too. Yang is divine masculine energy. So even if this is a same-sex relationship, or even if it's a man-woman relationship, the woman can be the divine masculine in that energy, because we all have divine masculine and feminine energy within us that we have to balance out, right? But in a dynamic, somebody holds that energy more than the other one and vice versa, okay? So it's all energy. So building blocks. Ooh, building blocks. So when it comes to work, I see somebody is stacking their bread and they are getting their money bags together. They're focused on their bag. They're really focused on stacking that money. I really feel like they are also setting, I heard foundation and I also heard formation. So you guys are really focused right now on laying down a foundation and building the blocks that are... Okay, thank you, baby. Where the foundation is going to pay off in the long run, because it feels like future is what you guys are focused and thinking about now. Truth be told, I really feel like I feel like either you or someone came in with some truth, but it feels like hard truth. It feels like hard truth. Okay, so I just heard either you, Aquarius, or someone came to you with some hard truth, or you lately have been like giving yourself some hard truth, being like being self-critical, but not really self-critical, like really holding yourself accountable to some of your bullshit and and this goes for like work-wise, like what you're doing work-wise that's holding you back, right? So then we have community. Here we have community. Okay, so when it comes to community, I'm kind of picking up that for some of my Aquariuses, you guys are trying to reconnect back with your community. I hear community being family and close friends, because it feels like you guys were disconnected for a while, or you may have reconnected with a community of people. This could be like high school friends or old work friends from like 10 years ago or something. But I see, yeah, that's what I see. Okay, so, and I just saw somebody who's being like shown around by somebody, but they're like in a, I don't want to say a business suit, but they're dressed really nice in like formal attire. So I feel like somebody, when it comes to work-wise, somebody has joined a community, like a certain work community. And Yang, we talked about that. That's divine masculine energy. So let's go ahead and clarify. All right, Spirit. So why is building blocks here? Ooh, huh? Ooh. There's that. Okay. We have, all right. So I know that we talked at the beginning about work-wise, somebody laying down a formation or somebody trying to build, right? Yeah. So I feel like when it comes to work, somebody is really focused on their future and building things because they're trying to be more independent, because they just came out of something that didn't work, some type of heartbreak, some type of something that didn't work in their favor. We have the Empress here. So somebody is just trying to build back up their finances and rebuild a foundation because their foundation kind of crumbled. And so that is where work stuff comes in at, because it feels like somebody had like a romantic heartbreak, something that they really invested in that they did not get a good return on. And so it's like, now I'm going to rebuild for the future in a way that nobody can take it from me or nobody can tear it down. Like, I want to make sure that the future that the building blocks and foundation that I'm putting together, that it's in such a way that nobody can take it from me. So why am I shuffling like this? This is weird. So, oh, come on. All right, one more shuffle. Why is truth be told here, Spirit? Why is truth be told? Why is truth be told here? Why is truth be told here? Why is truth be told? Damn. So I'm sorry. You guys got 5 of Cups. So it feels like this, man. All right, so why is the 5 of Cups here? Yeah. All right. I feel like I said before, somebody either came to you, Aquarius, or you went to someone to tell them about someone who wasn't doing what they were supposed to, or either you, Aquarius, were the one who wasn't doing what you were supposed to and somebody told on you, as they should, because, you know, let's treat people the way we want to be treated. But here we have the 5 of Cups that speaks about sadness, grief, despair, regret. Somebody regrets something, and somebody regrets the truth coming out. But I feel like, honestly, I don't, okay, this is not going to be for everybody because this is a general reading, okay? So I do feel like for a few of you Aquariuses, you were the person who had the truth being told on you. But for others of you, somebody came to you with the truth. You were holding on to a situation or holding on to a person, and you found out that this person wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing. That this person was essentially playing you. But here's what's weird. I'm also picking up that this is not just romantic. This is also like a business opportunity where somebody may have been offering you a business opportunity, like you were the only person they were offering it to, or they were offering you something as if they saw worth in what you had to offer. And then you found out that like the offer was not as solid. Like it wasn't a solid offer. And that like, it doesn't feel like a solid offer. It feels like this person was just being greedy and trying to hold you in their pocket, because it looks good on paper, but they didn't have any intentions of like really taking a risk on you and making something happen. So it's like kind of sad, right? So community, why is community here? All right. So for community, we have the Seven of Swords, which is betrayal. And then we have the Six of, what is this? The Six of Pentacles. That talks about equal give and take. So either in a community, you found out that somebody was given equal give and take to the community. That's gross. But I'm also feeling like if it's like a work community, again, it really gives me this energy over here. Like somebody was trying to offer you like, let's share and, you know, let's share our communities together. You know, I'm offering you this, and then, you know, you can offer me this in return, and we can work together and make this happen. And then you found out they were full of crap and they were deceiving you the whole time. And in the romantic sense, I mean, same difference. There was somebody that you thought it was equal give and take. You thought that, you know, we like each other equally. We're in this equally. Everything is all good. And then you find out, no, that's not it at all. That's not what's going on at all. This person has been sharing themselves or just sharing with a community, or just like the community could also just be just, you know, somebody who's for the streets. I mean, that's what it is. So I'm sorry, Aquarius or Aquarius placement. Because that super sucks. But I also feel like you kind of intuitively kind of knew that and just like ignored it, but it is what it is, right? We learn. What did we learn, right? We learned not to ignore our intuition, right? We learned to not ignore the red flags, right? So Yang, why is Yang here for Aquarius? Why is my door opening and closing? Why is Yang here? Why is Yang here? Nine of Cups. That's like somebody who, okay, so Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment and doing what's best for you. So it could be this divine masculine who was for these streets and doing what they wanted to because that's what was best for them at the time. Like they didn't take any consideration for you, which that's not nice. Cups here. Yeah. Okay, so we have Five of Swords, but it's in the reverse. So I do kind of get this energy. And then the Queen of Swords just flipped over. So we already talked about the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's a no-nonsense queen. She's that queen that you either come to me with the truth. I'm not playing any games. This is also air energy. Libra, Gemini, and you, Aquarius. They're intuitive. They also play no games. You either come to me with the truth. I'm a cut you with that sword. I'm not playing no games with you. I feel like either you're making peace with your divine masculine energy that is within you, like learning how to balance that out. But more so, I mean, honestly, I feel that's just for a few of you, Aquarius. For the rest of y'all, you guys are just, it's like, you may have broken things off with this divine masculine or broken things off with someone and just wanted it to be in a peaceful, like if it's a work situation, it's like, listen, you offered me a bogus, you know, situation. This is done. Like this is done. It's whatever. You're just moving forward. It's like, I don't have anything else to say. No, like, it's not something that I want to like, bless you. Sorry. I can't not say bless you. It's not something that I want to sit and argue about, but like this is done and like you're moving on and you're walking away. And I don't think that that is such a bad decision, Aquarius, because I'm literally picking up that whoever this energy is, they're non-committal and they don't have any intentions of being monogamous. I honestly don't pick up that they believe in monogamy. I mean, to each his own. All right, so Pisces. Pisces babies. All right, so I love me some Pisces. My daughter is a Pisces, and she's extremely intuitive and empathic. Could you imagine our house? Oh my gosh. Like, my house has all 4 elements in it, okay? I am an air sign. My son is an earth sign. My oldest daughter is a fire sign. And then my son, or my other daughter, is a water sign. So we have all 4 elements in our house, and they all have some type of spiritual ability. Our house is just chaotic. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's funny. All right, so Pisces. I gotta figure out how to make these looking for a vibe shorter. But whatever messages come through, right? So Pisces, what messages for my Pisces? Y'all got to. Ooh. Really? Spirit, am I supposed to take all this? Get out of here. Seriously? Okay. Not complaining, just doing my job. All right. So everybody else got like 3. I think one other sign got 4. Y'all got 5. Okay. Like, why do I see somebody there is doing like some little, like a little dance, like, ow, because Spirit loved me. Okay. All right. No, Spirit really does love you, but I mean, obviously a whole super lot. So anyway, we have truth be told, round and round, the fates, co-create, soulmates. That's for my Pisces. Okay. Truth be told, I'm getting a lot of relationship energy here. So truth be told, something is going to come out. Something is going to come out. I feel like, even though this is the energy for today, this feels like this energy is for future, though. It feels like decisions that are going to be made throughout the week and through the weekend are going to end up being told. Round and round, the energy I get there, it's like a karmic cycle, or like a lesson that somebody keeps relearning because they're not learning the lesson they need to learn. The fates, I'm literally feeling like whatever happens from these decisions that are going to be made this week and this weekend, it's fated. But I feel like it's in regards to this round and round, these karmic cycles that you're just like, you or cross watchers. So Pisces, if this is not you, this could be for somebody that you're dealing with or somebody around you, right? It just feels like something fated is going to come from this. So co-create. So I'm getting a few things from co-create. Co-create, this feels work related. So something fated is going to happen from decisions that are going to be made throughout this week and this weekend. This could be work related. This could be creating an opportunity, is what I heard. Creating like a work opportunity or a work situation. For in the romantic sense, creating a baby or something else being created from a decision that's going to be made this week or this weekend. And then we have the soulmates cards here. Pisces placements, you guys are dealing with a soulmate, or this could involve a soulmate, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. Let's go ahead and clarify. So why is truth be told here for my Pisces? Oh my God. So we have 5 of Cups, okay? 5 of Cups talks about sadness, grief, despair, guilt, okay? I feel like something is going to come to light. Something you've been doing in the dark, Pisces, is going to come to light. Pisces placements. Or if it's not you, it is your person. Somebody else, not somebody else, but somebody here in this collective is emotionally unstable. So it just feels like you guys may be off and on, back and forth. You just don't feel emotionally grounded. Why is round and round here? So we have Queen of Cups. You know, we talked about like that round and round. Queen of Cups is an energy, so this could also be a man, okay? Where it's like you're codependent, manipulative, very revengeful, insecure. You're not trusting your intuition. You're emotionally immature, that type of energy. And that's kind of why you keep going round and round, because you're not learning these lessons. So we have the Seven of Wands there. Seven of Wands talks about somebody who's guarded. You don't want to change. You don't want to change because you're stubborn and you feel like you don't have to change, and you feel like, honestly, I also pick up, there are Pisces that are going through so much right now. They're like in such, they're in such despair. They have so much going on that it's like they have this, like, I have too much going on right now to focus on that. Like right now, I'm just going to be codependent with this person for the moment, because that's what I need right now in the moment. Why is the Fates? Ooh. Why is the Fates here? 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 All right, so we have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups talks about like a romantic new beginning. So like reconcile, like, you know, like a new beginning in love, a new beginning in a relationship. This could also be a pregnancy or something like a baby being conceived. But because the Death in reverse and Five of Swords is here, somebody is going to be walking away from this new beginning. I'm sorry, I'm getting like extra information. So, okay. So the Death card in reverse. So the Death card talks about endings and stuff, right? Like endings so that new things can begin, right? Think about wintertime, how everything dies, so springtime it can grow. Somebody is resisting change. Somebody is like sabotaging a new beginning. And this sabotaging, this new beginning, I feel like involves a third party. And we got Two of Wands. Two of Wands talks about two paths, traveling. So somebody could be traveling to go see someone. But I feel like it's not going to work out in their favor because of what happens. And what happens is fated. So just be mindful. Just be mindful, because I really feel like whatever decision you're making this week or this weekend, make sure that you are being mindful when making this decision, because from what I'm seeing either the wrong decision was already made, because somebody feels like they have to walk away from this new beginning. But I feel like it's like a result of what happens. But I feel like it's a result because, truth be told, something came out. Something came out, or something was told. Why is co-create here? Why is co-create here? Why is co-create here? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. All right. So like okay, so I don't know if you guys watched other signs, but Two of Cups talks about a partnership, like a happy relationship. But we have the Devil here. Devil energy is very toxic and just depression and cheating and doing the most. There may be somebody may cheat or has cheated on someone and a baby was born or conceived. But I'm also feeling like what's co-created is not just a baby for some. For others, it's an STD. And I honestly feel like that's where the truth be told comes from, because somebody is going to make a really bad decision, either this week or this weekend, and they may end up getting an STD or getting someone pregnant, and there's no way to hide or lie, or getting pregnant. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. And there's no way to like hide that or lie about it. Like the proof is right there in you know, in the face. So one more shuffle. So why is soulmates here? Why is soulmates here? Emperor. So Emperor, and we have the Sun in reverse. The Emperor talks about a boss. This is a father figure. This is a very logical person. This is the person like of an empire. This is somebody who's very in control. But I feel like this is just the persona that they put on, because I mean, if you're out here catching STDs and making babies, you obviously are not making logical decisions if you are cheating on someone that you have Two of Cups energy with. Two of Cups is like soulmate energy, like twin flame energy, you know what I mean? And like you're out here cheating on them and getting STDs and stuff, like no. So we have the loneliness card. So we have the Sun in reverse, which speaks about loneliness, being an ego, breaking up, depression. Yeah. So a soulmate connection may be on the outs because of a decision that somebody made either this week or this weekend. So Pisces, or if you have Pisces placements, or if you're the cross watcher, just try to be wise with the decisions that you make, because the truth is going to come out. There's no way to hide it. And if it's not for you and it doesn't resonate, throw it out. All right. So next up we have Taurus. Okay. Taurus. I don't know why I say it like that. All right. So my Tauruses. Okay. I know a few Taurus people. And the ones I know, they're stubborn, but with reason. Like if they're stubborn and dig their heels in, oh, it's for a reason. So I'm with it. All right. So Taurus, what messages do we have for Taurus? What messages? What is the vibe that we have for Taurus? What is the vibe? Whoops. What do we have for Taurus? What is the vibe that we have for Taurus? What is the vibe that we have? One more. What is the vibe? I like it. So we have community, a change in the wind, never-ending story, and community. A change in the wind. I really feel like somebody is getting ready to change the complete. They've like made up their mind about a decision that they want to go. So you could be moving to a new state. I also heard college. So there's a drastic change that's about to happen into your life. And it feels like a life-changing type of change. And that's like life and career wise, but romantic wise, I'm hearing somebody's mood or how they were treating someone. It's like the way someone was acting, it just changed like overnight. Like something's going on. Like what's going on here with never ending story? I feel like there is fear, ego. There is like anxiety, that's coming with this. And when this comes with opportunity and stuff, it feels like even though there's this change that's happening, or you're going to school, or you're changing new jobs, or whatever the case may be, there's like anxiety over this. Like there's a little bit of panic and a little bit of anxiety over this. Like, am I sure that this is a good idea? And this is the first time I'm gonna be away from home, and I really just need to like, I do this every single time. I need to get out of my head and just get it together and knock it out. For community, this, when it comes to business, it feels like business or school, because I literally saw somebody like pulling up to like a university. You're getting ready to enter into a new community. And I also heard adulthood community. So there is somebody who's really like freaked out about being on their own. Or this could be you, you know, worrying about, like, if you're a Taurus placement, you're worried about your kid, like, being on their own, like, being in that type of community, being in the adult world now, like, adulting, like, my kids of that age, what in the total heck, right? And then I just heard for romantic, somebody's community changed. Like, so it's like whoever somebody was hanging with or whoever somebody was dealing with, as far as like their circle or their friends, somebody is noticing that they hang with like a new group of friends or like new people. And it's like suspect. I don't know why, but we'll find out. Change of the wind. Whoops. Change of the wind. Change of the wind. Ooh. I don't know why I just got like this feeling of like, anxiety. That's weird. What's that about? All right, change of the wind. Why is change of the wind here? All right. So, okay. For change of the wind, we have Ace of Wands, Taurus. That speaks of a new beginning. It speaks of a new beginning, like a new passionate beginning too. Exciting energy, you know, yeah. So when it comes to this change, right? When it comes to work, schooling, yeah, somebody's really excited about this, you know, new beginning. But we also have the Two of Wands here, which talks about being in your head, indecisions, crossroads. This literally, I feel like, when it comes to like work or the school thing I saw, it literally feels like somebody is still like not sure if they're making the right decision. They're still kind of in their head a little bit about it, but you know, whatevs. On the relationship aspect, I still literally feel like somebody feels away because somebody just like overnight started changing. Like they changed like overnight, like how they treated them, how they were talking to them, like what's going on. Somebody has a new passionate beginning somewhere else, or they may have a choice between two people and they're trying to figure out if they want to, you know, stay where they're at or have this new passionate beginning with someone else. They're kind of like in their head about it, and you're absolutely right, Taurus. That's the reason why because remember, okay, so this doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This could also be them wanting to have a new passionate beginning, moving or something. But either way, something is on their minds and they're not really sure what decision to make. They're in a crossroad, and that's kind of why their mood is changing. For some of you guys, it's another person. For some of you guys, it's like their job or schooling or something along those lines. Yeah, so there's that. So never ending story. Why is that here, Spirit? I need to figure out a way to not make these so long. So never ending story. You know what? I really think that as I do this more often, I'll figure out a way how to make these so that they're not 2 hours long. Thank goodness for timestamp, right? So never ending story. Why is never ending story? One more time, Spirit. Why is never, ooh. Is never ending story. There we go. Why is never ending story here? Tower. We have the Tower. Yeah. All right, so when it comes to the whole school thing or like the new opportunity, I feel like somebody either is recovering from a Tower moment that's like some type of loss, chaos, confusion, could be a divorce, an unexpected event that like completely like everything fell down, so it had to be rebuilt. And then we have Ace of Pentacles, right? Ace of Pentacles talks about a new opportunity, being more secure, a new job, new commitment, something stable, right? But it feels like somebody's in their head about it. Somebody is not, I don't want to say that they're not sure, but it's like this, like they always get in their head when it comes to things like that, or you're working on overthinking things too much, like Taurus. Like you guys are in this energy of like, I know I do this and I'm trying to not do this. Like not always overthink things too much. When it comes to the romantic side of this, it kind of feels like whatever this person's changing their mind and stuff about, I feel like it's not new. Like this is, they have a history of like being cool one moment and then the next they're not. And in the past, it's always because there's another person, or they're, you know, throwing themselves into work or whatever the case may be. And it just kind of feels like you're over it, Taurus. I just kind of feel like, yeah, you're just kind of over it. You just want to get out of this never-ending story. So, community, why is community here? Why is community here, Spirit? So, when it comes to the opportunities, jobs, that sort of thing, somebody's in their head about it still. Like, this whole adulting, if you are a Taurus parent, it's like, I want my kid, you know, to be empowered and all that, but like, it just, this feeling of like, feeling so on the fence about it, like feeling like mentally trapped. And then we have 4 Wands in reverse that talks about unhappy family, conflict. So when it comes to the romantic situation, because the 4 Wands is here in reverse, I feel like this community, if this community is representing a family dynamic, this 4 of Wands is like saying that because of, you know, this terror moment and somebody, you know, having a passionate new beginning somewhere else, or looking for a passionate new beginning somewhere else, there's like this family unit, or this community is like divided. I'm about to say division. It was like, it's like they're divided. They're divided. They're kind of like on the fence. It's just, it's not the happy community unit that it was before. But I feel like, Taurus, you guys are going to figure it out. You're going to ground your energy. You are going to get it together. If this is not you, Taurus, and this is just somebody around you, or cross-watcher, you know where you fit in with the story. So next we have Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini. So let me tell y'all, my daddy's a Gemini. My dad and my aunt, because they're twins. So my dad is a Gemini, and my partner in crime is a Gemini. She's amazing. We go hard for like over 10 years now. And I'm an air sign, and so is Gemini. So we communicate well. Okay, let me just say, because me and my dad do not communicate well. But me and my PIC, like, we heal together, we grow together, we evolve together. I mean, on our separate journeys, but it's one of those things that when you look up and look around, you're like, oh my gosh, you're evolving with me, you get to come. So I love me some Geminis. I do. If you hear my dogs downstairs playing, my fault, they're a little loud. So Gemini, what is the vibe for my Gemini? Ooh. What is the vibe for my Gemini? All right. All right. So right off the bat, we have no place like home. We have deep knowing, change in the wind. Okay. So right off the bat, when it comes to like just general, I guess, one of the things that I am picking up, somebody is either homesick, or somebody is coming to terms with home is wherever I say it is. That's what I heard. And so with that, I'm kind of feeling that energy of wherever I set up shop is where home is. And I'm learning to be okay with that and find peace within myself because, you know, like that's where home is. Home resides within me. And I can make a home no matter wherever I go. That's the energy I'm picking up. In the romantic sense, I'm literally picking up somebody literally feels like you are home to them. You're home to them. You're home to them. And I heard peace. So there's an inner peace that this person feels around you. Could be romantic or platonic, but that's what I'm picking up. When it comes to deep knowing, however you're moving when it comes to career, I literally feel like something is going to happen, or something is about to shift and you feel it. And it's like, I'm just I'm getting all my ducks in a row and I'm preparing for it because I just have a feeling that something is going to happen. This doesn't have to be at work. This could be also in your life, right? I also heard somebody going to jail. I don't know what that means. So I don't know if somebody is like, you know, I know so-and-so is going to end up going to jail because of tax fraud, or I don't know. But there's this feeling of just like this deep knowing about something that's getting ready to happen. And it's like, you know it. So it's like you're getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't blame you. And then in a romantic sense, I'm literally hearing that, you know, like this person who feels like you're home to them, or you could be home to, or they could be home to you. There's a deep knowing between you two. Like, it goes without saying. This is a spiritual connection, and it's what it is. Change in the wind. Like, I literally heard spirit say they go together. So this deep knowing that you know that something in regards to someone or something is getting ready to happen or getting ready to take place, and you are preparing yourself. I feel like you are prepared for the change. Like, do you see how like the zebra has like this little house on their back? Like, that's how ready you are. It's like, as soon as the wind blows, I'm gonna just pack up my house and bounce. Like, I'm so ready because I've been preparing, and like I knew this was gonna happen. Or even when it comes to like finance, or when it comes to I don't know what it is. It's just, you have a deep knowing that something's getting ready to happen, whether it's with finance, it could be with your kid's school, or just something. And you're like, you know what? I can't explain it, but I just feel like they're going to shut the US down again. So I'm going to just start preparing for virtual learning. Like, I can't explain it. It just feels like when that change comes with the wind blows, you're going to be right there with it because you're prepared for it. When it comes to love, I literally feel like, this is funny, but not funny. I'm not laughing at you. I see visions and stuff sometimes when I channel, and it's like, so I feel like something in a dynamic has changed like the wind. It's been like a rapid change. But I literally feel that there's a calm in the storm. It's like you guys know something is going to come of this situation. Like, you either know that, like, you know, this person's going to be back, or like you either know like, oh, that's, you know, this person got a new boyfriend or girlfriend, but it ain't going to work out. Like, I know it in my gut. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, as soon as things change like the wind, you're like, yo, I already know. Like, I already know. So, no place like home. Why is that here, Spirit? Oh, dancing across my table. So we have Judgment. And we have Knight of Swords. Yeah. So Knight of Swords is a very impulsive energy. It could represent a person, somebody who's kind of like in and out right now. But they could be very smart, impulsive, direct. Yeah, they feel like you're home to them. But the Judgment card is here. So with this Judgment card, this literally means that it's like they know this. They know this. They know that you're home, that you're home to them and they're home to you. Like, this is something that they already know. It's like, it's whatever. But I'm also feeling like there's still, sorry if you hear my dogs. But I still feel like there's some type of awakening or something that needs to be had in regard to Judgment. Like, Judgment has not completely taken place. Because in the past, this person or this situation involved some lies, deceit, betrayal. Somebody was doing the most. Yeah. So I still feel like judgment has not fully come down on this person, but it will. And again, also, I also want to say the other thing I just heard is somebody is moving into a new house, or somebody is planning to move. And I just heard they'll make it like home. So it's just like what Spirit said earlier, like there are Geminis here that when they move, it's like home. No matter where we go, we're going to make it work. So deep knowing. Why is deep? Oh, well, that was quick. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay. Deep knowing. We have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very like businesswoman, very mature, very like in her power. Like she is, you know, loyal, and she's committed, and she's like, you know, she's very chill. And she's not materialistic, but she likes nice things. And we have the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords talks about somebody stalking you. I feel like if Gemini, if you're that Queen of Pentacles, you already know this. You already know it's probably this person that feels like home. In some shape, form, or fashion, they're either stalking you, checking up on you. If they're not driving by your house, they are looking at your social media or looking, trying to see how you are doing. But why else, Spirit? Because I feel like it's something else too. Why else, Spirit? Ooh. Okay, they said don't take that one. They fell on the floor. All right, then I won't. Oh, that's why. Because there was what I love it when Spirit does that. They told me not to take the one on the floor because there was one up under that. So we have Ace of Pentacles and Four of Swords and Page of Pentacles. So I literally feel like the deep knowing, something is going to happen in a financial beginning. I'm hearing specifically a financial beginning, and you don't have fear or anxiety about it. You're not stressed about it because it's almost like you know this offer is coming in. You know this coming in. You know this communication is coming in, letting you know what's happening with the situation or with the person, because it's something that you're already preparing for. So it's like everybody else maybe like I used the whole COVID situation before, like, oh, did you hear the school is getting ready to go back to virtual learning and we have to wear masks? And you're just going to be like, I know, because I already planned for it. Like I knew in my gut, like that was going to happen. So I'm not worried about that. So change it. Really? Changing the wind. We have the Magician in reverse. Magician in reverse is a very tricky person. They're manipulative and a little bit insecure. Oops. We have the Sun card. So I feel like somebody had a change in the wind. I feel honestly like somebody's going to have a change of heart or a change in the wind and come in with this Sun energy, you know, trying to make it seem like they're like, you know, I've changed and let's do this. Let's have this happy family. Let's do this. Let's do that. But I feel like they're not being completely honest or trustworthy. And it's almost like, where did this change come from? Because no. Because no. Okay? Because no. And again, even with the other example that I used, I feel like when this change in the wind happens, it's still going to be a happy outcome for you. Like everybody else is going to be like in this confused energy and like what in the total hell is happening, feeling all insecure and stuff. And you're going to be like, I had a feeling that was going to happen, so I planned for it. So there you go, Gemini. And last but not least is Cancer. So we're doing Cancer. All right. So shout outs to Chrissy. She is a friend of mine in Virginia. Shout out to Virginia, okay? I got people in Richmond and I think Norfolk. I don't remember. But anyway, Chrissy is so amazing. And so is my homegirl Jennifer. But I think she's in Yeah, I think she's in, yeah, in VA too. But yeah, so my friend Chrissy is in Virginia. She's a Cancer. She's one of the dopest Cancers I've ever met in my whole life. She's so awesome. Her energy, you know, you just meet somebody and then their energy is just like, oh my gosh, you come be my puzzle piece, and we'll, like, you know, like make a whole picture together. Yeah, like her energy is just everything. And when we're in our group of friends that we hang with, because we have a chat group, like, I don't know, like you could just feel her energy, like through the screen. All right, they told me not to take that. All right, just doing what I'm told. They said shuffle again. Okay. All righty. So what do you have for my Cancers and Cancer placements? What do you have for my Cancers and Cancer placements? Cancers and Cancer placements. Cancers and... Ooh. Dang. Really? Well, I'm just doing what I'm told. Woo! The messages that are already coming through. So we have deep knowing. I probably, you know what? I need to get in the habit of showing you guys the cards. I be forgetting. So we have deep knowing. Not for you. Fork in the road. Between two worlds. Hooey. My kids are doing the most. They know that I'm working right now, and I just keep hearing my front door open and close for my moms out there. My mommies, even my daddies. Y'all know that ain't like that feeling you get, like you want to get up and be like, why y'all opening and closing my door? Ugh. But anyway, back to y'all, Cancers. So when it comes to deep knowing, all right, so I am getting two scenarios, my work and my love. So with the deep knowing, I am feeling like you guys feel like there's a certain job or opportunity that you're currently at or currently doing that's no longer for you. Like it just doesn't, you just feel like I'm hearing freedom and creativity. So you feel like you need more freedom or you feel like you need more creativity. This could be in a new department or this could be in a whole nother job field altogether. I'm hearing that somebody wants to go from, and this is exactly what I heard. Somebody wants to go from typing on the computer to IT, which that doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't know. Maybe you're like a receptionist and you'd rather be like IT, but that's just what I heard. Somebody wants to go from typing on the computer to IT. All right, listen, I just pass the messages along. Fork in the road. I feel like this decision is not the only decision that you're trying to make. I feel like you just want a fresh start, or you just feel like you need like a new beginning. And this fork in the road is not so much a decision between two things, but it's more so how can I get this start? What do I need to do to get this fresh start? Who needs to go? Who needs to stay? What's going on here? Between two worlds, that is my card for one, when somebody is half in a commitment and half wants to be single. That is the energy I sometimes get with that card. But with this, I'm literally getting, there is somebody here who is trying to figure out how to be like this sophisticated business person and then this free-spirited like single person. And it's not in a bad way. Like somebody is just trying to figure out how to stand in their own power with balance, if that makes sense. All right. And that's the work aspect. In the love aspect, this is like I heard it as soon as I put those cards down, and it was like very clear. There is somebody from your past that is trying to come towards you, but you know that they're not for you. You know this opportunity is not for you. I don't feel like it's even something you're worried about or concerned about, but this person, somehow, some way it affects you in some way, because it puts you between two worlds. Which, Spirit, I need you to clarify that because I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. So All right. So you're not stuck. You know that like this person from the past is not who I want to be, but it puts you stuck between two worlds because it's like now things are awkward. So if this is a friend, so if it's somebody from the past that used to try to talk to you or that they would flirt with you, but they never came out and told you how they felt, and then they finally did, and it's just like, listen, I know this ain't gonna work. Now it's like, it's kind of stuck between like the awkward and just like, how do we go back to being friends again sort of thing. I'm also picking up that somebody went on a date or had a romantic evening with someone, and it's like, oh no, this is not going to work. Listen, something in your spirit was like, this person, no. And it just kind of leaves things weird because it's like, now we're at work and we're between this, where it's like at work, not being awkward by the printer, that type of weird energy, if that makes sense. Did y'all hear that thunder? Okay. What if you didn't? It thundered. All right. So, deep knowing. Deep knowing. Why is deep? All right. They said take it. So, I have Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Listen, when I say that the Cancers in this foundation are on their, like, they're on it. They know what they want. They have this deep knowing where they know. I know. Okay? The Cancers in this dynamic, it's like, I know I deserve a happy family and I know I will have it. I know I'm a catch. I'm a Queen of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Like, I got my job together. I got my money together. I got my house together. I got my finances and stuff together. Like, I know. I just know that I'm going to get married someday. Like, I know. Or if you're dealing with someone, you know that you're going to be dealing with this person. I also see that there is some type of... there is some type of job or something that you want to go after that you just know is that you're meant to do. Like, I just know this is what I'm meant to do, or this is what I know. I'm no longer supposed to be this receptionist. I'm supposed to be in IT. Like, it's just this overpowering knowing. And it's like, and I know I'm be bomb at it. I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to be bomb at it. Like, this, nothing you could tell me. Why is not for you here, Spirit? Why is not for you here? All right. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and then we have the World in reverse. I'm literally picking up, there is a Queen of Swords energy, because remember, it's all energy. So even though it's a Queen of Swords, it could also be a male. There is somebody who, them being in your life, they're literally holding you back. This doesn't have to be romantic. I'm so sorry about my dog. He be barking at the Amazon dude when he drops stuff off, or, like, he's a lab and a German Shepherd, and he just does the most for no reason. And he's still a baby too. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, there is somebody that you know is not for you. They're not your friend. They are the stagnant energy that's been around you that's kind of like holding you back. But I feel like you know this already, Cancer. You just kind of just need that validation. Because for the Cancers I'm talking to, I really feel like you guys really try to see the best in people. Why is fork in the road here? Why is fork in the road here? Oh. Yeah, we have Page of Cups at the bottom. But that's a romantic offer, or, somebody coming in with love messages, or, an apology. Somebody who comes in with a sweet offer. But, I mean, it's a Page of Cups, so it's a small offer. But with fork in the road, this is just like I said, when it comes to work, it's like, yo... I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I just don't know how to transition it, because we have Ace of Wands, which talks about a new beginning, being inspired, like a passionate new beginning. And then there's the Sun card, right? The Sun card's like the happiest card in the deck. It's a positive omen. It's a positive thing. It's a positive. I told y'all my dogs would come up here. So it's like, you know, like you're not, even though this is a fork in the road, I feel like it's not a fork in the road for you, Cancer, because you literally are like, listen, I'm not stuck. I just need to know how I need to obtain this, because I know it's going to be successful. And that's for the work aspect. When it comes to the fork in the road, I feel like, again, it's not a true fork in the road for you two. Like, you guys are not stuck between two paths. I literally feel like you guys are on a path, and you guys were at a fork in the road with a person or a situation, and whatever path you chose, it's a good path. That's the path that you were supposed to choose. That's really how I feel about it, or intuitively what's coming through. Between two worlds. Between two worlds. Oh, dang. I didn't even get a chance to shuffle. So we have Seven of Cups, which talks about options, choices. Then we have Two of Swords, which talks about like being in an indecisive type of energy. And the Eight of Pentacles, which is commitment. So when it comes to work, or just, it's not even work. Like, I feel like the energy here is you guys, because it says Two of Swords really talks about indecision, but I don't feel like, okay. So overall, I don't feel like you guys have trouble making a decision. I feel like you guys, I literally feel like you guys aren't necessarily stuck. I feel like you guys have an idea of what you want and what you're looking for. You just may have too many options right now. But I don't feel that way. I feel like whatever options you guys have, you intuitively know. I may have 5 options, but I know 4 of them are trash. And I know that I'm looking for a commitment. I know that I'm looking, you know, for somebody that I can build with and grow with, and I'm not stuck in this energy. Like, I'm not stuck between two worlds. I also feel like the other thing I'm feeling like is there's this energy of being stuck as far as how will I kind of merge my worlds of, I want to, this is just an example. So it's like, I'm this church-going woman, and I still want to be this respectable church-going woman, but at the same time, I'm this free spirit who, likes to wear crop tops and take pictures in bikinis and post them on my page. Like, how do I merge these worlds to where they're still authentic, but then I don't feel like, I'm not being authentic to one or the other? It really feels like you guys are figuring out, you will figure it out. I also feel like you guys are working towards, are coming out of a Two of Swords energy of being stagnant and being indecisive. And you guys are really focused on doing what you need to do to have a happy outcome, because it's like, what you need to do. I can't explain it. There's just this intuitive knowing of like, I know this is what I need to do to make this happen. And I'm kind of standing in my own way, like between two worlds of like being in my own way or getting out of my way and making this happen. And I just need to like stop being in the stagnant energy and just get this done. Right? All right, so that's all I have for you guys. If you like this, comment down below. Let me know. I'm going to try to shorten this because this is way too long, okay, for tomorrow, because we're going to do this again tomorrow. This is Looking for a Vibe. All the information is down below in the description box. If you like this type of reading, like, share, and subscribe, okay? Hit that like button. I appreciate you guys. See you next time.